quick run over here from the medical marijuana grow room over here, the show room, where everybody gonna bring their cocaine to blow room if they need to. I don't know what they do up here, but we sell the weed. Anyhow, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring a little bit of it down to Los Santos. Everybody hop in. So we got about 3/4 of what you could have. So it's not going to be a full run, but it is going to be a decent amount of money. And we're going to take it down to the 3 plains, and then we're going to make some drop-offs down throughout southern Los Santos. Over the typically it's over the water. So that's what we're going to do. All right, everybody, get in. We're gonna go down to a plane, and we're gonna all have a good time.
Got a buzzard.
You got a buzzard? Awesome. Fly up ahead of us a little ways and land. Since you can go faster than we can, just fly up ahead of us a little ways and land. You could escort us all there a little bit quicker. So basically, it's just basically some kind of land, air, / sea race to be able to get to the end and basically just see how quick you can make the money, because it's all the same.
Catch up.
Who's way back in the back? We got a straggler. Acid, what you doing back there, straggler? Alright. What car are you in? Oh, the Kuruma, okay. Oh. We do have some randos in this lobby, though. Looks like we have 7 other people in this lobby, so pretty interesting. I think it's gonna be an interesting ride. So we want to try and get this and get it done as quickly as possible. So I would recommend having a second person if you're not comfortable with flying up a little high and checking your map out. So I want everybody to pair it off together, and I will go solo. I will be the one to do the solo run. So what you want to do, the easiest way if you're going to do the solo, as soon as you jump in here, as soon as you do, it's going to give you your spots. You're going to hit start, you're going to look, and it looks like my closest one, yep, is going to be this one right here. So then I mark it with my purple marker, and easy enough, we're done.
You gonna ride, Acid?
You got a ride with him, Acid? Go ahead and
I'm in the buzzard.
you can jump in with me, or you can jump in with Kush if you need, but we got to go, as we're about to show off who we are. Everybody call Lester. Go off the radar. For real, everybody call Lester and go off the radar. It'll give us a little bit more time and place us in a different place.
Okay, but only for a minute.
Don't forget to retract your wheels either. I always forget to do that. You know what gets me? What gets me is, like, should you have your wheels retracted to land in the water, or should you have your wheels, like, you know, should you have them? I mean, that's what I always think too. They should be retracted in their upright position, but you know, it looks like when you first take off, you take off with them as Rockstar wanted you to do, with the wheels out while you're going over the water. So I'm not sure. It confuses me as to, like, which would be the proper way. This is true. You do just start and land. Ah. Now what happens if you land in the water with the wheels down? It's probably a good thing. Well, yeah, when you would normally fly in the water, it would go off drag too. So, or when you would normally, like, you know, fly with your actual landing gears down, it is going to restrict your speed a bit. So I have Greg with me over here, Road Acid Extreme, and we are going to be tag teaming this. Now, when you're flying it solo, whenever you go over the smoke, it'll let you do it yourself. You just press right on the D-pad, and you drop your supplies, right? And that's pretty normal. I think most everybody knows that. But if you have a second person with you, it will actually, in this one, in this mission, it will tell them they're the ones who need to drop it. So if you do have someone with you, make sure that they are ready to go, because it is only a quick window, just like that. Alright, now, since I do have a second person with me, finding the next one would probably be a little helpful. If you could find the next one of the spots there.
Yes, sir. Mhm. Okay.
So that's going to be the next best one. And notice I am very, very as quick as possible when I do that, because otherwise you may fly down in the water. However, there's a little bit of help with this one, because you can hit the water and it's okay. All right. So definitely try and stay low. Just be as quick as possible. So far, we're about 7 minutes into this, guys. We're doing pretty good so far. We're about at the halfway point, give or take. Navigator, can you tell me which one of these is going to be my next one? I think it's going to be this one here, but I can't confirm. Can you confirm?
Whoever's on the west side, you missed a drop.
Yeah, if you miss a drop, you do have to go back. Alright, thank you for confirming. So the closest one is actually that way, and then I'm going to go left and then back around. Okay.
And who's on the west side?
Moby.
They're missing a bunch of drops. I don't know. I see 3 dots. You passed up, or that's you on the west side?
Yeah, I'm on the west side of I thought it was on the west side.
You don't see
So-
those dots you passed up, or?
It looks to me like this one's actually a little closer.
Oh.
If you're talking about 2 dots in the top corner,
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Hey, get
I
ready
seen
for
them
this one.
passing it. I thought they were his.
Alright, what's the next closest one there?
if you plan at the first, it's just a number of dots.
Yeah, I could just see all of them.
That's the next one? Okay. Now the greatest thing about these is how fast these can be done. Honestly, this is probably, I don't know, probably the 3rd or 4th time. Yeah, probably. Is it? Awesome. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time that I've ran this this particular mission tonight for selling the weed, and it's always given me a couple 100,000, and it reloads pretty quickly, so it's not bad. Definitely not bad at all for a few minutes worth of work. We are about to clear the 10-minute threshold, and we are just about done. So these are pretty much, you know, if you're running a moderately type ship, it's going to be about a 10-15 minute run, And if you have to deal with grievers, probably on the higher end, but still not too bad. Most of these are pretty easy, and I think they plan for these to be done with more people. The more the merrier. You want your MC to be as close to full if you can. From what I can tell, it just really exponentially helps everything and helps secure that win so that you get as much money as possible and you're sharing it with friends. And again, the idea here to be able to try and do this more. Perfect.
Nice.
Just got ours too. The idea here is just to keep paying that forward so that everybody can start getting their own. Here we go. How much did you guys make?
46,000.
Not too bad for 10 minutes worth of work. Not too bad. That's about the same as you would make doing the double points stuff right now. So not bad at all to make that. Everybody made like pretty much on par what you would normally make. I wound up making, I think it was 376,000, something like that. It was pretty good for my time. It was pretty good for their time because it was the same as double points would be making, and that's about as bad as I would let it go. So I don't want the pay to get any worse for them. So I always try and make sure that they're going to be at least getting the amount that they would normally be making elsewhere for double points. So when it's good, not just when it's baseline. So that's always a good thing too. You want to take really good care of all your friends. Make sure that they're growing with you, so that you can all keep this going for a long time. All right, well, guys, that was a great run, and we're going to sign off here, and we'll be coming back a little bit later. Thanks for it.
I really hope that missile